everybody, this is Bobby with BC Designs, and this is the super cute card I'm going to share with you guys today. It is super easy and fast to make, so we'll jump right in and get started. As you guys know, I featured the humble home for my card class. I think it was last week, because the videos I'm doing this week is going to be coming out next week. But I do like to show you multiple ways that you can use that stamp set, give you good, multiple ideas for different card designs is what I'm trying to say. I'll spit it out in a minute. So that is the stamp set right there. You get 14 different images and words, greetings, and then it comes with this super cute punch. I didn't order this one right away, but when I went to the retreat in Michigan, there were so many samples. I mean, I liked it in the catalog, but I was just trying to stick to a budget. But as soon as I could, I wanted to order it, so I ordered it as soon as I got back. Okay, so my card base, there we go. My card base is Smoky Slate, and it is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we're just gonna flip that over, and then I used the exposed brick 3D embossing folder to emboss my piece of basic white, and this is just 4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm using my DSP is from the Country Lace 12 by 12. I love this paper. Very popular when the catalog first came out, and I'm sure it's still very popular now. Okay, so let me see what I was saying. I embossed that, and then I cut a piece of that DSP. This piece is 2 by 4, and then this piece is 1 by 3 3/4. And then I have a piece of Smoky Slate again that is 4 1/4 by 2 1/4, and basic white that is 4 by 2. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and start layering these pieces together. The stamping is what's going to take the longest, and it really doesn't take that long either. So I'm not going to put this centered. I am going to put it more to the left than I am to the center. Now this we are going to line up right on the edge of that basic white. So I like to just kind of like pick it up and hold it so I can kind of see where I'm at, and then kind of put it down like that. And then we'll just put some more adhesive on the back. And you'll notice I didn't use any ribbon for this card. And I love to use ribbon and bows, but I just couldn't find anything that I really liked with it, so I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my little mat, and we'll do a little bit of stamping. And you could do your house first before you stamped your greeting if you want to, but it's kind of straightforward, so I think it'll be okay. So I'm just going to use the memento to stamp welcome, and I want that right above my heart. So I'm just going to put that right there. And then I'm going to grab Misty Moonlight and the heart image. And I know I brought a piece of scrap to stamp off, so I'm going to ink it up. And then I'm just going to stamp off so it's light, so that way the word home, you're going to be able to see it. Okay, so that is that. I'm just going to leave that over there because we're going to use it right here in a second. So I have, let's go ahead and put the home on there. So let's just ink that up in memento. And then right in the center, just put home. And we'll just kind of move this stuff out of the way for a minute. Grab Smoky Slate. And we're going to ink the bricks up in the Smoky Slate. And just stamp it right there. And then we'll ink up the roof in Misty Moonlight. And just stamp it right on top. And then we're going to do the doors. Hold on a minute, I got to grab my scrap. Now you can stamp that right on top of there. You don't have to do it this way. But I just didn't like that look. I liked it this way, the way that I was doing it. So I'm just going to continue to do it that way. And we'll stamp that, and I think that is all for stamping. So let's move this over here and get all these inky blocks out of the way. And then we'll grab the punch. Let's go ahead and just punch the house out. Okay. You've got that little heart. You can save it and use it for something later. And then I just take the little square and just center it around the window, pop it out, and then I like to take my paper snips and I just cut the door. I'm going to fussy cut that out, and that's just super simple to do because it's just a rectangle. And then I just go back in and pop my other window out. Okay, so there's our windows, and if you get it a little bit off, you can always square it up a little bit better if you want to. So I'm just going to fussy cut the door. I'm going to get that little bit of white that I didn't get earlier, so I'm just going to trim that off. Oh, about threw my scissors away. That's not good. And then I'm going to grab a couple of mini glue dots and put on the back of the door. Oh, come on. And then we'll just place the door. I want the door handle on the right side. So flip that over. I'm just going to try to get it straight. And then we'll flip these guys over. And we're going to use mini glue dots on the back of them. I like the windows popped up. And then I have a piece of scrap Misty Moonlight that we're just going to let me cut this end off, and it'll be easier to cut that out. So I'm just going to pop that heart out. And I'm going to use another mini glue dot. Put it right on the back. And then we'll just put that heart. Looks like I kind of got off a little bit. Let me cut another one. That heart was damaged. I didn't get quite enough in there on there. So let me trim this off again. Pay attention this time when I go to pop that out, I guess. So really make sure I have my cardstock in there all the way. There we go. Okay. Put that right on the back, and then I'm just going to put the heart right at the top, right over the door, like that. And then pop the windows on here. So I'll just put them right there. I don't know how I got that little blue smear there, but I did. So don't pay attention to that. And if you guys haven't done so, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment. I have told you guys, I think I told you guys, I know I told the people in my live online classes that I do every Wednesday at noon, that I am working super hard towards earning the incentive trip. It's an Alaskan cruise, and I would love to earn that this year. So if you don't have a demonstrator and you need a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. I can send you a catalog. Just reach out to me, let me know. Okay, and if you're local to me, I do local classes usually the last Saturday of the month. But sometimes we do have to switch it because the room I use could be booked, or holidays, things like that. We might have to adjust. I think maybe in November it's going to be a couple of weeks early so we don't run into Thanksgiving. I think we're doing it the week before Thanksgiving. Okay, let me move this out of the way. And then we'll put this right in the center, about like that. And then I'm going to grab my these basic gray and smoky slate pearls. We're just going to put a few of these on the front, and I'm using the lighter one. So let's see, let's grab another one and we'll do it I didn't put them right in the same place that I did on the original, but we'll do something like that. Okay, guys, that is it for today's card. I hope that you like it. Like I said, please leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.